From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
Time now is 9:57 a.m. I'm Kelly Ross, and alongside Taylor Platt and Ben Luna, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for parts of our viewing area. This is for southern Hardin County as well as northern Tishomingo County in Mississippi for this line of storms that extends from Hardin County down into Alcorn County in Mississippi, continuing to move eastward at about 40 miles an hour this morning. Now, I do want to note that there is, with this line of storms, as you see some notching here, and we've been talking about all morning with the potential for some quick spin-up tornadoes. There is a tornado possible tag with this new severe thunderstorm warning in effect until, I believe, 10:45 a.m. Do you want to double check?
Yes.
There, 10:45 a.m. and that is for southern Hardin County as well as the northern half of Tishomingo County. That does include Iuka. It also includes Walnut Grove. Again, go ahead and put back on velocity.
Yep.
And what we're looking at is this area right here, just to the southeast of the south side community and just to the southwest of the Counts community in southern Hardin County, all the way extending down to close to the state line between Hardin County and Tishomingo County.
Your mic's not on.
Thank you.
While she's doing that, well, I guess you're on now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, even if there's not a tornado here, there's still the chance for some damaging winds, because if I plop back on the reflectivity, you see this little kind of notch that's coming in this way, so you're probably getting a little bit of a rear inflow jet. So that could lead to some tornado potential generally in this spot, but can also lead to some of that damaging wind threat too.
So again, yes, and aside from the potential for a quick spin-up tornado with this line, we do have the potential for damaging winds 60 to maybe 70 miles an hour, as well as I'm not really seeing any sort of hail signatures, but we are looking at some heavy rainfall with some high reflectivity rates as well. And we just got a new alert, so we'll see what that is here in just a moment. But again,
by the way, that's the VIL, so that's showing that it's kind of on the weaker side still.
Certainly, which is good so far. But again, we are watching this very closely, because again, with these quick spin-up type of tornado potential, it could be not showing it at one scan, and then during the next scan a few minutes later we could see a little bit of a stronger signature. Then even the next scan after that, it could go away. So that's just the nature of what we're dealing with, these quick spin up type tornadoes that we're certainly no stranger to here in this region.
And Kelly, that new warning is for Hardin right here. This one goes until 10:30, so they're
Okay.
letting the initial one expire. This is a brand new warning that includes Savannah, Olive Hill, right up to the Wayne County line.
Okay, so do you want to go ahead and do some times of arrival? We can just go ahead and do the whole line through Tishomingo County, since we don't have any major areas of concern at this point.
Yeah, put squall track on there, take it out about 40-ish miles an hour.
All right, so here are some times of arrival for, again, this is a severe warned thunderstorm. We have Pyburn now, as well as Counts and Glen, Maddox 10:02, Pine Flat 10:03, Dosky at 10:09, Olive Hill 10:09, Clifton at 10:10, Crossroads at 10:11, the Lauderdale Wildlife Management Area at 10:14, Short at 10:14 as well, Clifton Junction 10:15, Center Star 10:15, Big Ivy 10:18, and Walnut Grove 10:19. Those are the times of arrival for this severe thunderstorm that is moving through Hardin County, entering Savannah right at this time. We were just looking at our Savannah camera. We saw some pretty gusty winds out there overlooking the Tennessee River. We're also going to be watching this moving into Tishomingo County in Mississippi at this time. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the Savannah camera.
Yeah, Ben was saying let's go ahead and look at that. I think it's pointing in that direction.
Okay, so we've got some raindrops, and it looks like, okay, so we're looking at some delaying in the frames, but we're still looking at just heavy rainfall and a mess out there in Savannah. Again, we saw some pretty gusty winds here about 5 minutes ago. Looks like the winds have relatively died down. Still a little bit breezy out there though. Again, raining cats and dogs out there. So a lot of moisture and a lot of liquid with these storms moving through. Again, a lot of electricity as well. We're seeing those gusty winds on the leading edge and a little bit into the middle of those storms as they move through. But again, we are just looking at a gloomy, soggy mess. Temperatures in the upper 60s out there in Savannah, so it likely cooled you guys down a few degrees with this storm moving through at this time. Again, this is a severe warned storm though, so I would advise you to be indoors, away from windows, and if you can, avoid traveling at this time as the storm continues to move through. We can go ahead and take it back to radar and see what that latest update is with if a new warning was just issued.
Let me go over here. I've gotten a lot of stuff that's just come across the Weather Service chat, but I don't see anything. That might have been for that that Hardin County warning. That was just beeping again.
Do we have any reports of any damage?
Sorry, severe thunderstorm for Wayne County now. That's what it's beeping for. So we'll see the polygon pop up here soon for probably the majority of Wayne County.
Yeah, the National Weather Service Nashville has issued that warning until 10:45 this morning.
Okay, and that is for this line again in Hardin County. That's not for the showers moving through Wayne County right now. You guys still have a little bit of time. We did just give you times of arrival for that storm. Again, severe warned moving through Savannah and central Hardin County right now, eventually going to be making it into Wayne County, including the community of Waynesboro. I believe that's going to include Collinwood, as well as the Flatwoods community includes Clifton. We will continue to watch velocity. Again, not seeing anything too prominent. Still watching this area just south of Savannah, closer to the Alabama, Tennessee, or I should say the Mississippi Tennessee state line, just east of the Counce area and south of Pyburn. We're watching that again, not seeing anything extremely pronounced or overly concerning, but we're going to be keeping an eye on velocity very closely as these storms do continue to move through. So what is this warning entire?
It goes until 10:45.
Okay, that new severe thunderstorm warning for Wayne County goes until 10:45. Again, that is not for this line of showers. We may see some lightning with this as it continues to develop. However, it's not for this portion of the storms or the showers moving through Wayne County. It is leading up to the storm that is moving through Hardin County at this time. We're still seeing plenty of lightning, especially just south of the Savannah area in Hardin County, Tennessee. A lot of heavy rainfall. And we're going to see again the potential for damaging winds up to 60 to 70 miles an hour with the potential for pea to dime size hail as well. Not seeing any overly concerning hail signatures with these. The main threat's going to be that damaging wind threat, as well as the potential for a potential quick spin up type tornado with this line. We're going to be watching very closely again, like we've been saying, for those breaks or those notches within the line to allow for winds to be blowing in different direction to create some rotation in the mid and in the lower levels. Are we seeing any other updates, anything else going on currently?
I have not. I saw that someone posted a Skycam picture of the cell that's moving through. Actually, here is one that's moving through Savannah. There is a shelf cloud, but there was also one that was up near Centerville, that's out of our viewing area, that had a little bit of a lowering wall cloud with it. But that's moving way out of our area towards the Nashville metro.
Yes, that's well north of Lewis County, and that is where our viewing area ends to the north in Lewis and Murray County. But we are still watching. Again, this new severe thunderstorm warning goes until 10:45. This additional severe thunderstorm warning for southern Hardin as well as Tishomingo, is that one 10:45 as well? Double check me on that.
Yes.
10:45 as well. Again, you folks in central Hardin County and eastern Hardin County, it's either right on top of you or about to be within the next 15 to 20 minutes or so. It's going to be moving to Wayne County, Iuka. This main part of the storm still north of you. However, you folks are included in that severe thunderstorm warning, as we are still expecting storms within the next few minutes, hours, with that throughout the rest of the day. But let's go ahead and zoom out, do a DMA overview, and then we'll go ahead and head back to regularly scheduled programming. So we're just not seeing anything overly concerning at this time, and we did hit all of our severe thunderstorm warnings, but we're still just seeing some rain, a little bit of thunder moving through parts of eastern Murray County, as well as inching into Marshall County. Giles County, a lot of light to moderate rainfall pretty much throughout the entire county, even some showers into eastern Lauderdale, as well as into Limestone County. Everywhere else dry for now, at least parts of the rest of North Alabama, I should say. But again, This cluster that we're seeing starting to get closer to Interstate 65 and then eventually move out of our area, out of Lincoln County, is not looking severe. Our main focus at this time is going to be this line that again is moving through parts of Hardin County as well as Tishomingo County. So if anyone doesn't have any other updates, we are good to go back to regularly scheduled programming. For Taylor Plott and Ben Luna, I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with us, we'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley